fucking hate it when I forget to put my microphone on. Hello, everybody. I'm just saying, there's nobody here yet, but it's just after 7, so I thought I'd start. Normally, this is the time where I would be here with Chris, Vary, Kelly, and Fraser to play City of Mist, but I've had a bit of a month, so I'm not really feeling up for it today. So I thought I'd try something a little different. I've kind of been put through the ringer for the last 3 weeks, so I am going to chill out, and I'm going to play one of my favourite games of all time. And yeah, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to one of my favourite games ever. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts 2. And yeah, my boy Roxas. We are starting at the very start. And yeah, it is... That's what I'm
Another
here for.
dream about him.
I'll skip the actual opening with the big music in it because that is like minutes long. Sorry, little bit of sound mixing because it is fucking loud.
Man, doesn't that tick you off?
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Cypher's gone too far this time.
Oh, that's not... It's running very nicely for me, but I think the stream is maybe eating it to death.
I mean, it's true that stuff's been stolen around town, and we've got a score to settle with Cypher and everything. So, if he wants to think we did it, I can't really blame him. See, that's
Yeah, I think the stream is kind of killing the frame rate here, but hey, it is what it is.
What really bugs me is that he's going around telling everybody we're the thieves. Now the whole town and their mothers are treating us like the Klepto Club. Have you ever been this ticked off before in your life? Because I haven't. Nuh-uh. Never. Now,
Yeah.
what to do?
Yeah, these are... From the original game, which was essentially just... Which was like, hey, kid in... who lives on this idyllic island. Sorry, I'm untangling wires down here. Who lives on this idyllic island is...
Real thieves. That would set the record straight.
You know, spend some time with a couple of characters from Final Fantasy, having a good time, has some weird wacky dreams, and it gets invaded by darkness and everything, basically the apocalypse happens. This starts with
No. They're gone. Are gone.
some kids on their summer vacation dealing with their holidays, and it is
What?
genuinely quite a good opening to a game.
All are gone? Huh?
This is where it starts getting spooky.
You can't say why not.
But you do understand what I'm saying, right? Are gone.
Stolen. And not just the word. They stole it too.
What kind of thief is that? Cypher could never have pulled that off.
Yeah.
All right, time for some recon.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a...
His heart is returning. Doubtless he'll awaken very soon.
I forgot that Christopher Lee voiced Diz. Oh, God. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a surprisingly stacked voice cast.
Roxas, come on.
Yeah. We are starting from the very beginning of the game. I am playing on critical mode. Oh my god, that is... I know that it's being murdered on the stream, but actually this is buttery smooth on my computer. But yeah, it's... This is just... Yeah, we've gone from... I think... Because we've seen a few... By this point, when this game came out, there's been a couple of things. There's been a couple of games. There's been... Because Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, and then I think we've had Chain of Memories, and then we had Kingdom Hearts 2. And Kingdom Hearts 2 is where things... Well, Chain of Memories is where things kind of start going a bit nuts. Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of continues and expands on it a little bit, but it's not until you get the prequel to all of it, Birth by Sleep, where you get the real levels of madness and complication that the Kingdom Hearts timeline is famous for. And trust me, I'm not gonna subject anybody to explaining the Kingdom Hearts timeline to date, because that's a fate that few should feel, that few should experience. I'm skipping through the tutorials as heavily as possible because I've played this game a million times, so I know what's going on, so I'm just gonna run through it. But yeah, we've got a spooky thief who is stealing things, and yeah, we are in the wonderful borough of Twilight Town, which the instant I booted this up in Kingdom Hearts 3, and you got to just jump around with all the great movement controls in that game, it just hit me in a place I live.
That was low, you know?
Oh, I forgot these guys were.
Oh yeah?
I forgot these guys were involved.
Blondie. What'd you say?
Yeah, these are all teenagers with issues and very
You can give us back.
Final Fantasy 2000s
Yeah,
outfits.
you're the
It's
only ones who
mental.
would take it, you know?
That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, Lamer. So what did you do? Burn it?
Yeah.
Not that we need some
Having a good
to
time.
prove that you're losers.
Replay.
Now you're talking. I guess if you get on your knees and beg, maybe I'll let it slide.
Also, we have no idea who any of these characters are beforehand. I don't think you ever see any of this shit.
Roxas!
So this is kind of a common thing in Kingdom Hearts, is you get to choose one of 3 weapons at the start. You get basically offense, defense, or magic. These kind of determine... I'll get another choice like this, and that will just kind of determine how I level up. I don't remember what the optimal choice is, but I'm gonna go with the defense one because I'm playing on fucking critical mode and the hardest difficulty settings, so here we go.
Kneel, loser!
Alright. Yeah. I've played this game before. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, I might also move myself because I just realized I'm in front of the command window, and I'm not supposed to be there. So, excuse me, some quick stream editing is going to happen. Put myself up in the corner. Okay. That look better? Looks better. Okay.
Come on. Quit playing around and fight. Kneel, loser. So long.
It is almost always better to press the offense in this game because even in the hard difficulty settings, press the offense because
Cypher's not
with the
feeling
exception of
so
some
hot,
bosses,
Put 'em into sides.
because you just got to beat the shit out of people, and the combat is it's actually quite satisfying in this. And a creepy dude who stretches his limbs.
That? The thief?
Now, if you saw a white jumpsuited weirdo floating about stealing your camera, would you chase him through the woods? Dude, come on. I know where you're going. It's always weird seeing these things with their mouths zipped closed. It seems so unnatural. And then they do that. These are some of my favorite enemies to face because you just spin around them the whole time. Oh shit. But yeah, at the moment I can't hurt the fucker, so. And I haven't got any of the fun abilities that make this. So I've kind of just got to dodge around and stun and flummox him. Look, the buffoon is flummoxed! Oh fuck. And I'm gonna get my fucking head ripped off. The reaction commands in this game, like the little quick time things you get, there's individual ones for basically every creature, and they are some of the coolest things you can do in the entire game, and they are never, almost never, like, obtrusive. Like, there's never, it's always like a little thing that happens that means you suddenly are doing better, and the timing on them is often very difficult.
It's no use.
The timing on them is often very difficult, so you gotta really work on it. Oh yeah, some data shit. And now,
What is this thing?
the iconic weapon of the Kingdom Hearts series, the Keyblade. It's a big fucking key that you hit people with it. Why is it a key? Never explained. Why? I think Tetsuya Nomura just thought that would be cool. I'm really hoping I got some health back from that because I... Oh, good. Yeah. The reaction commands, they're a thing that did really well in this game, and they kind of overbalanced it in the next game, in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because you get the whole fucking theme park ride attractions thing, and those were just tiring. Don't get me wrong, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a really good game. I replayed it fairly recently, and it's really good. Just... It's a game that suffers from a bloat of mechanics. This one, however, I think is the best in the series because it really strikes that balance.
I was his first customer after he took over the shop. So we took a picture together.
It's a really nice photo. Oh,
Yeah, photographs returned, you can save photo again. I'm gonna skip this. As much as the cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts are really good, I'm gonna skip it, otherwise we'll be here forever. And now, this is memories. This is all scenes from the last game. Where a dog finds a 12-year-old drunk on his ass in an alley.
what happened to my home? My island?
And then he gets beaten up by the protagonist, by a bunch of shadows, and then the protagonist from Final Fantasy VIII.
They will come at you out of nowhere.
Fun fact,
long as you
I
continue to wield the
did
Keyblade.
play the first Kingdom Hearts game, and I managed to beat Leon. Because you can beat Leon at the beginning of
Hey, why
Kingdom
don't
Hearts
you come
1.
with us?
We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Also, Sora
Go with that,
never,
especially if you
never,
wanna find a
ever
friend.
questions. Never ever questions. Why Donald and Goofy are a dog and a duck? No one ever questions it.
A key blade?
Mental. I'm purely talking for the benefit of the recording here because there's nobody here. There's never anybody here. It's all good.
A keyblade. What was that about? Oh. Sorry about that. Thanks. Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
I sure hope so.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Being a teenager.
You know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other. Right?
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you. Man, today's turning out to be a drag.
Maybe because of yesterday's memory thief.
Nuh-uh. You know what it is? We don't want summer vacation to be over. That's all.
So yeah, these guys are all on their summer vacation, their summer
how
holidays,
about this?
and okay, I'm gonna summarize. They want to go to the beach, need to raise money, need to raise money to do so, and yeah, now we are gonna go and sweet. We are now gonna go and play some mini games. We're gonna go and fucking earn some money. Oh, there's somebody here. Hello. Hiya. I'm going to assume this is a person. Yeah. Yeah, we're just skipping ahead because I have played this game and Kingdom Hearts has never used one word where 50 will do. This is also the thing. There was just random skateboards kicking around and it was just fun. Because fuck it, random skateboards. Yes, fight the... This is, I believe, is how you get a job. You go and find a help wanted board and then you fight it. Yeah, there's a bunch of different jobs. I'm going to do all 3 and then probably do the mail delivery because it's the quickest. Yeah, so basically, this is just a time trial delivery mission. Yeah, you can do it in about 10 seconds to run it through. It is the least fun, but it is probably the quickest thing where it's like trying to raise a bunch of money and that's it. This one was always the one that when I was a kid, it was just the biggest pain in the ass because I could never work it out. It was always just like, all right, beat the thing up the hill. That's the thing is sometimes it'll do that. Saw someone online do fuck. Yeah, I saw someone online do that. Where you can actually do that. I don't know if that's a thing for the Final Mix version or that was always a thing and I never worked it out as a kid. But yeah. I've helped a lot of people move. I've never had to beat their stuff with a bat to get it up a hill in a wagon. Yeah, and it still doesn't make you as much money as the friggin' thing, so I'm not doing cargo climb again. This one, it's keepy uppy. You're playing keepy uppy with a bat and a ball that decides to say, fuck you and the gravity you rode in on. I have done this. Thing is, you can come back and do these later in the game when you've got all your upgrades and like super combos and shit. And I have beaten this to the point of, I think, getting like in the thousands once before just to see if I could. I'm gonna... Yeah. I think you only need to get it to 20 for it to actually be any good. And yeah, it's hit a ball. It's hit a ball in the sky. It's not fucking rocket surgery. Yeah, I think 50 money is the most you can earn from any of these jobs. There is another... Actually, sorry. There is another set of jobs you can do, which, like, I genuinely didn't find the first time because there is no indication that you should go anywhere else. But if you come out here, there's a whole other job board with different jobs, which are more fun, to be honest. Because they're not efficient, but fuck it. This one I always really liked because it's very mobility based, and you just kind of book it as fast as you can to try and put up all these posters. And it was always a bit of a struggle to get it on the right time. But then this, where you would just run and do 3 posters at once, always felt so satisfying. I love this game. For many reasons. And part of it was, like, this is actually where this... See, Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite of the series. And I say that not just because it was my first one, and therefore the one I have the nostalgia for, but also because I genuinely believe that it is actually the best game in the series. And it's a good series. There's a lot of really good games in this series. Like, if you're wanting... Like, it doesn't necessarily play with genre too much, but if you're wanting different things, you can go to different games. Like, fucking Chain of Memories is a card battler. Oh, shit. Like, Chain of Memories is a card battler, and fucking Dream Drop Distance has this incredible movement system. And I do believe that one did get ported to the PS4 in the 2.8 collection. Also, yeah, I'm gonna fight some bees. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my brothers. I'm sorry, my Bumble brothers. Me like bees. I have defeated my people. My kin. And then this, yeah, some of these are like, yeah, come in my backyard and break a bunch of shit. If somebody paid me money for this, I would be so happy. Alright, this one I think is... You gotta do it in the least amount of swings. 9 swings. I think you get it under 10, it's the best. You get the best. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the things. How much have I made? 480. Yeah, that's kind of all the that's all the mini games that you really have to play. Also love the fact that, despite the fact that I'm currently playing on an Xbox controller, it is very much still... it's very much just as like, yeah, do a fucking... He's like, yeah, you're using a PS4 controller, right? Right? Sorry, I'm being sent messages. Okay. Yeah. So normally, like you're I think Olette gives you a target for how much money you're supposed to be making. I think Olette gives you a target for how much money you're supposed to be making, but in reality, you can just do as much or as little as you want and just go straight back to her. So you're not going to get run over by a tram, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to go back to... Hi, Victor. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be hitting the point where we get the where we get to meet Goofy again, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna play this for 3 hours, turn off the stream, and then probably play it for the rest of the night. But yeah, you can basically make as much or as little money as you like. And then you go find Hainer, and yeah. Don't see any treasure chests around. Doesn't really matter, because somebody rocks up and fucking steals all of it.
Nice work, everyone. Added to what we started with, we now have, ta-da, 5,000 money.
Sweet.
Yeah, 10th of that was me, so...
Let's get tickets.
Yeah, again, summarizing, basically, dude in black bumps you, steals all the money, you don't get to go to the beach.
As the key bearer, you must already know. One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Again, it's more flashbacks. It's a good series. This is one of the games where it starts getting a little weird. For example, this is Christopher Lee in Red Bandages, who is puppeteering a lot of shit. And this is a weird girl who manipulates memories and has mysterious origins and is the source of 30% of the bullshit in the entire series. No joke. This is Naminé. She's great. Again, skipping. So yeah, we're still doing, kids on summer vacation. Go off and meet each other.
Hey.
Morning.
Pretty sure this is the first time they... Yep, this is the first time they freeze.
Huh?
This is the first time Roxas meets Naminé.
Hello,
in
Roxas.
person.
Hi.
And it's clearly having a teenage boy moment about it.
I wanted to meet you at least once.
Me?
Yes, you.
So yeah, random girl shows up, stops time, and then says, "Hi, I wanted to meet you," and then fucks off. Cryptic and mysterious is kind of her way. Oh yeah. We went down to the Sandlot and now there's these guys around. Again, and once again, cannot hurt them. Do nothing except get bitch slapped by guys in white jumpsuits. Although I appear to be doing more than the rest of these guys, because y'all are just standing there.
Yeah.
Like seriously, you're doing nothing. You do not beat a man by wiggling a bat at him. I mean, I guess you kind of do, but you have to wiggle more aggressively than that.
Not good.
And then time gets stopped again, and we go and do some stuff. Is this where Axel shows up? I don't remember.
Use the Keyblade.
Oh yeah, yeah, use the... It's like, oh yeah, use the thing that worked last time. How? How do I do that? And now we get into the mysterious mind bullshit. This is the more traditional Kingdom Hearts kind of pick your starter moment. Although, usually not observed by creepy dudes in white. It's... yeah, we did one earlier where you picked up the struggle bat. But you pick, basically, magic, offense, or defense. And it decides kind of how you level up and what you take. I do not remember what like the optimal strat for leveling up decently is. I honestly also don't care. So I'll pick this up. I have received the power of the warrior. And now we gotta hit things with a big key. Again, why it is a key, never explained. Never explained. It's like a derivative of a big weapon that is the Keyblade, but spelt with like the Greek letter key rather than key, K-E-Y. Hell yes, aerial recovery immediately. That's a good ability. Kill things, get XP, do better. Basic enough gameplay loop. This game does very well at tutorializing you in just, it takes you through everything slowly and runs you through it all. Because I am playing on critical mode, I get a bunch of stuff as well. Including I can just turn off gaining experience. So if I wanted to try and beat this game while being level 1, I could. There is a guy on TikTok who has basically made his entire thing playing the beginning of Kingdom Hearts games and just grinding the first areas so much that they get to level 99. And like I've seen this guy and he's like, I've been playing the first area of Kingdom Hearts 2 for 250 hours, and now I'm gonna until I'm level 99, and now I'm gonna go do the rest of the game. And I'm like, my dude, why would you do that to yourself? It's like there's a bit, I think it is this next bit where he's like, okay, one moment, there's a bot to ban. Hello, sir. I don't remember how to do this. Chris usually does this. You know what? You get to live just this once, ominous blur. Just this once, because I can't remember how the chat settings work. But anyway, so there's this guy, and he's like, there's this next section, and he's like, okay, in order to level up to level 99, you need something like 21 million experience total. And this gives you about 70. So you need to do this like thousands of times. And he just does that. It's like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, I can understand a little bit of grinding because the boss that comes after this is kind of tough. But still. Like, why would you waste 250 hours like in the first area of this game when it's like, I have gotten to level 99 without a great deal of grinding through the course of the story. Like, I understand it's a challenge, and it's a good challenge, but Jesus! Like, that's somebody who has somehow even less life than me. So anyway, I'm gonna go do something similar and level up to maybe like once or twice, just because, again, I am playing on the hardest difficulty, and that next boss can be a little tricky and a little unpredictable. So just gonna go back, reset the enemies, come back out here. Yeah, it's that kind of mentality where it's just like, I'm going to stay in the starting area. I'm not going to bother playing the rest of this game. And I'm going to spend all of the time that I have for playing video games grinding this exact same repetitive moment. And it's just... This thing's like... Because here's the thing, is yeah, you can level up and you can get all the cool abilities. You don't get any of the items or anything. And it's just sort of... Why? Why you do this? Because this is also not a long sequence. Come on, I was out of range for that shit. Like, that's not a long sequence. Like, how... Yeah, I know how this works. Yeah, I've been here before, Sonny. I know how this works. Next level, 28, so... I'll do this like a couple more times, be level 3, and then I'll go do the first boss. Because... Yeah. But also, you don't get any of the cool stuff that you unlock throughout the story, so it's just like... Come on, man. Like, as a game designer, if somebody did that to my game, I would just be staring at the analytics and going, why? And also, I would feel a little disrespected. Because I spent all this time making all this content, all this wonderful game for you, and you're just spending all of it in the first area? It's like... Come on, man, experience the rest of my work here. I don't know if I'm just an impatient person, but... There we go. Level 3, done and dusted. Although... No. No, I'm not doing... Oh! There's more of them! I had forgotten there was more of them. Anyway. I'm just gonna go do the, I'm not doing it 96 more times! Fuck off! Now we fight the first and weirdest boss in the game, the Twilight Thorn, which, and I'm gonna get nerdy here, is sort of a nobody version of the, oh god, what's it? Oh my god, I actually forgot what it's called. Because there's this one Heartless boss that you fight at the beginning of basically every game. It's not called the Darkhold. This is basically the nobody equivalent of that, and there's a whole thing about... Basically... There's two kinds of creatures. There's Heartless and Nobodies, and if you give into the darkness in your heart, you become a heart. Your heart becomes a Heartless. And it leaves you... Sometimes, if you're a particularly strong person, it leaves a nobody behind. Basically, it's a corpse. A lot of the bosses are a bit like this, where there's a lot of quick time events and where did it go? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, quick time events and cutscenes, and occasional giant orbs of death, because, you know. Here's the thing. This is a fairly easy boss fight. So I actually had... I don't think I've ever seen what happens if you fail a lot of these quick time events. I'm very tempted to see what happens. But basically, yeah. Again, tutorial boss fight, you can... Oh, fuck. Fuck. Do you mind? Jesus. There we go. Yeah, that little bit can be a little tricky at times. Also, yeah, I'd forgotten. There's a lot of abilities that you only get by beating bosses, not by leveling up. So if you did the whole climb to 99 in the beginning area, you'd miss out on all of that. It's weird, man. It's fucking weird. Anyway. Darkness, falling.
Oh god! Is this the end?
Nope, it's Bullshit Girl. I don't remember the White Room looking like this.
My name is Naminé.
And that's all you're gonna know about her because I'm skipping this scene. Basically, yeah, she's just like, hey, we need to... Again, more memories of Sora, because Roxas and Sora have a connection, it's a whole thing. And then he wakes up in his bed, because clearly this man is being fucked with.
Right. Promise.
Sora's only really... Roxas is only really in the beginning of this game. But he does get a whole game to himself. He does get a whole ass game to himself. Which is the wonderfully difficultly titled Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Well, I think it's supposed to be actually 358. Well, it's either 358 over 2 because it's sort of a dual protagonist thing, or it's 358 and a half because that's how long he's alive. Yeah, now we're gonna engage in
Who are you gonna root for?
combat minigame. So, yeah, this is a whole little mini tournament you get to do at the beginning. It's quite fun actually. It's a little mini game called Struggle where basically you beat the shit out of each other and collect orbs. It's a good time. You get 3 opponents if I remember correctly, and he's being creepy. I love his hat though. Like, you gotta love that hat. That is a great wizard hat. I don't remember if you talk to the promoter or go to the thing. Yeah, listen to the rules. So, like a quick tutorial on it, and then blah 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 blah. Yeah. Basically, 100 orbs each. Beat the shit out of each other to make people drop orbs. I'm fighting my best buddy Hayner at the start. It's going to be all very emotional and touching. And yeah, I'm going to kick fuck out of the spiky haired camel wearing twat. Everyone in this series has spiky hair. There's not a single human being in this game that does not have wildly spiky hair. But hey.
Hey,
anime.
sorry about yesterday. What? You still worried about that?
Yeah, we did this. Basically, it's a fight. Make him drop his orbs, beat him in a corner. And, whoa! Ooh. I keep forgetting that this can be quite difficult. What's the last one? Oh, he's got it.
How could I lose?
Yeah, you can just... It's basically... It's supposed to be like a survival thing, where whoever has the most orbs at the end wins, but you can fully just beat the shit out of him, and then whoever gets 200 orbs. Game ends when you got 200 orbs. Yeah, they've just kicked fuck out of each other, but they're still best friends. And Hayner's really proud of him. Like, these guys are genuinely, like, proper friendship goals for a lot of stuff. It's good shit. It's good shit. It's good shit. And there's this guy who I think is from, like, Final Fantasy VIII, who is supposed to be the champion here. Like, yeah, a couple of Final Fantasy characters just kind of get slotted in. So... Oh yeah, the little dude in the awesome hat basically kicked fuck out of the... is he still here? No, he's not. The bully that we were fighting, that we had our tutorial fight against earlier. He did that in a cutscene where it turned out that this little dude was way more dangerous than we previously thought. Because he's like some... This little dude doesn't talk much. I think he's also a Final Fantasy character from like 9 or something. Basically, I mean, he looks like a black mage to me. I don't want to call that... I was gonna say, I don't want to call that racial profiling, but he looks like a black mage to me. But as far as I'm aware, he is an actual character in one of the Final Fantasy games. I don't remember which one, but I know he in one of them. Whoop. Oh yeah, if somebody runs out of health, they will just lie there stunned. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing... Yeah, he looks like a black mage, but I think he is an actual character, like Vivi. Except this isn't Vivi! Plot twist! He's actually... one of these things the whole time. Wait. Because Roxas's life just does... Roxas just does not get a fucking break. Like, literally, I love the fact that Roxas's entire motivation is, leave me alone, I want to enjoy my summer vacation with my friends. Can you just fuck off with your mysterious stranger fucking creepy monster bullshit. It's like, literally just leave me alone. I empathize with him as a character, don't we? I think this is where we meet Axel. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. If there's if there's ever anyone in a big black coat, distrust them. It's the bad guy. But also, man, I want one of those coats.
It's me, you know, Axel.
Axel?
Axel, the fucking friendship machine.
With a capital B. Man, oh man. Even the Dusks aren't gonna crack this one.
Wait a sec. Tell me what's going on.
This town is his creation, right? Which means we don't have time for a Q&A. You're coming with me, conscious or not. Then you'll hear the story.
He's literally just going like, I just want to leave. I just want to be left alone.
What's going on?
Number 13, Roxas. The Keyblade's chosen one.
It's that little spank. Yeah, there is a thing about people having letter X in their name, so I just kind of gave you the quick lowdown on Heartless and Nobodies. Particularly powerful nobodies, like, spoiler alert, Axel. Basically, they get new names that are the names they had as actual... Jesus Christ! They get names that they had as actual people, but with like an X stuck in it. And it signifies them as members of Organization 13, who are kind of the bad guys of... Oh, fuck. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. So the members of Organization 13 are kind of particularly powerful nobodies, and they all have the names they were as actual people rearranged with an X in the middle. It's a nice little conceit.
Roxas.
So, yeah.
This man speaks nonsense.
The letter X is apparently a whole thing. Is kind of a whole thing in the game, and it's weird.
Roxas.
And now these two are just arguing for you, and you're just like, I just want to be left alone. Roxas is literally just going, I just want to be fucking left alone. I just want to hang out with my friends and eat ice cream. That's all I'm after.
Pence! Olette!
And people are just fucking with him.
What just happened?
Huh? How did I get here? Roxas!
Ladies and gentlemen, Roxas, our new top struggler.
Yeah, basically, Roxas is feeling weird, gonna go fight the champion now, who is this ice hole. And I have used like all the potions I had, because oh my god, I was not expecting to get my ass kicked. No, I'm gonna stick a couple of those abilities in because I forgot to do that. Because that one shows me the people's HP, and I like that. That's X. No. Okay, so most of the controls are friggin' PlayStation controls, and then the UI here is not, because that's not X on a PlayStation controller, that's where Square would be. God, that's annoying. Yeah, I'll take on Setzer. I don't seem to remember him being too hard a fight.
You're at the top of the bracket.
There's only room for one appeal.
Yeah, he's some big gambler, and that's a whole thing. But he basically doesn't show up after this. I think you can rematch him later.
How about you throw the match for me?
Roxas!
Yeah, basically he tries to convince you to throw the match, and then you're like, that's
Time to ante up.
because I think his whole thing is he's a gambler. He's your boss.
This isn't what we agreed on.
We didn't agree on shit. Also, I win.
Supposed to lose.
Yeah, usually the fastest way to win struggle is just beat the living shit out of somebody. Yeah, so you get to be champion, and you get the struggle trophy, which there's a really sweet moment, which I think you'll get to see here. I don't know if I skipped it already, but it's a really sweet moment where, oh yeah, Rox has already fallen off the tower. Basically, he takes the 4 crystals off the trophy and shares them out between him and his 3 mates, and it's a really sweet moment.
I'm dreaming. But
There's
which part-
there's somebody in my house getting a Discord call. It's not me. The 5th day. And again, this game is quite old. This series has been through a lot. The 5th day, the reason why this is only the 5th day, despite the fact this is supposed to be the end of his summer vacation. Roxas has only actually been here for 5 days. These people are his best friends. He has only known them 5 days. So, hi, baby. Roxas only is actually alive for, I think, just under a year. Oh yeah, that's the whole Seven Wonders thing. Yeah, we've got a class project that we're supposed to go. Because apparently these kids are all in school, and
Time has come. Our hunt for the 7 wonders.
they're basically like, we're gonna go investigate these 7 urban myths that are in our town.
Market Street.
And it's always fun.
You twerps aren't gonna scoop us. We're going to the terrace with you.
Hayner, it's not a race.
It's a race. Yeah, you got a fun new area, play around in, and a whole bunch of rumors to explore. Normally you'd be able to ask Pence about them, and he'll show you stuff. Oh yeah, the first one of them is these steps, which are apparently they're different going up and going down, which I would love to check if that was actually true in game. That would be really funny, but it's apparently basically all of them turn out to be red herrings. And yeah, so I know where all of these are, so I'm gonna go just do them. But normally you'd go and talk to Pence and be like, "Hey, where the fuck am I going?" If I remember correctly, this is the alleyway. Apparently there's just balls flying out of an alley. Some of them are very easy. I remember that one fucking me up a lot as a kid. Basically, like, you find out they're all supernatural and everyone writes them off as, like, red herrings and, like, hoaxes. It's like, oh, this explains the urban rumor. Nah, man. It's spooky shit. And that's basically the case for all of them. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, there's one of them. Yeah, there's one of them in here. And yeah, Vivi's being spooky again because... Whole bunch of clones. Whole bunch of clones. And as we all know, cloning experiments never go well. Jesus. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that hit me a lot harder than it that fucked me up a lot harder than it should have. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over again. It just turned... All of them just get written off as some totally regular coincidence. Let's see. There's one of them up on the hill. Oh yeah, there's this one, which is the you fight a dark reflection of you. You go full Dark Link on this. It's a weird moment. Yeah, see? The combat starts off very simple, but it gets mental later. Quite quickly, to be honest. It's one of those things where it just sneaks up on you how mental the combat gets. So that's one. There's one up on the hill. I don't really need to be up here, but I can be. Yeah, it was only in the later games where you really got much more mobility. Like Kingdom Hearts 3 has some fantastic traversal stuff, and the way they designed those maps with so much verticality is it's just brilliant. Right, what have I missed? Yeah, it's just the bag. Seems to there being a chest up here somewhere. It's a bag. And it's animated. Basically, yeah, you just sort of rodeo around on this bag for this one. This game is full of... Damn it. This game is full of little mini games like this. Get over here, you cunt. Remember that one? I remember I always had to get my brother to do that one when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I sucked at video games. Yeah, it turns out there's a dog in the bag, and the dog isn't actually a dog. So yeah, you just go back. I'm about to go back up the friggin' hill that I was on, where you go look for a train. It turns out to be, like, you can see it, nobody else can. It's basically... it's a magic train that leads to the magician from The Sorcerer's Apprentice, weirdly enough. That movie where Mickey Mouse had all those brooms and buckets and shit. And then you get back here, and... oh, I forgot there was a first-person mode. Oh yeah, and then you go back to the spot where you followed the original, that original sort of dude to. And yeah. Whoop. Sadly, there was no skateboarding in the woods because how could you? But yeah. You find out that all of these 7 wonders are real things because the last one is the girl that you saw in the window. The girl that you met earlier, the bullshit girl.
Gorge,
Back at flashbacks.
Taken by the Heartless?
Flashbacks to the very end of Kingdom Hearts. It's nice that you get kind of like a Cliff's Notes version of what happened in the original Kingdom Hearts because it's a bit weird. And now we get the really weird stuff because... yeah. Yeah, this is the final wave, I believe. 6th day.
Man, I could not sleep last night.
Yeah, basically, Roxas fight.
Guys? Huh?
Yeah. He gets sort of disjointed from the world. And shit gets fucky. So we're gonna go investigate. I was just gonna save, just because. Paranoia. Yeah, Axel shows up, that dude with the red hair that we fought before. And all the nobodies, all the monsters.
Look at what it's come to. I've been given these icky orders to destroy you if you refuse to come back with me.
We're best friends, right?
Sure, but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for... Wait a sec. You remember now?
Yeah.
Great! But, you know, gotta make sure and all, so, what's our boss's name? Oh, can't believe this.
There is an entire game that basically explores the friendship between Roxas and Axel, and it's wonderful. And I really wish they'd done like a full port remake like they did with some of the others. But for some reason, in the 2.5, the 1.5 and 2.5, and then 2.8 remixes, Jesus. They did essentially a... What they did was they were like, okay, we'll take a numbered game, we'll bring the final mix, which is usually available only in Japan, we'll bring that over, which is what I'm playing now. We'll take one of the ones that was on a handheld, and we'll port it over, and then we'll take another one, and just remaster the cutscenes and do fuck all else.
To the mansion.
Which is a real shame because 358 over 2 days would have been... As a full port would have been really cool, because you get to play as basically all of the major bosses, not all of the major bosses, all the major members of Organization 13, and it's really fun. But yeah, so. I also love the fact that, like, time has stopped here, and when you're not in combat... Ah, fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot those guys could friggin' suicide at you. I don't know where these assholes are descending from, but they are. But yeah, sorry, little detail I was saying is that time has stopped. And I love that when you're not in combat, there is no music. See you later, Victor. Yeah, there is no music here when you're out of combat. Everything is stopped. It's all silent.
Yeah. Yeah. Rah. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep doing violence. It's fun. And also, you know, a little bit of XP grinding.
Yeah.
How am I? 79 XP. Ah, not worth it. Not worth it. Oh, right, yeah. Forgot, I have armor now. But yeah, follow spooky Christopher Lee voice into the woods and then... Yeah, like I said, hardest difficulty setting, so sometimes this game can kick you in the nuts a little bit. Fuck. I love the way that the nobodies move. They are just so unearthly. Shit. They're just so unearthly and weirdly kind of just... like they move with body horror in mind. It's just wonderful. They're all sort of twitchy and disjointed. You gotta love it.
Don't call me and then lock me out.
Oh yeah, you're carrying a giant key. Open the fucking door. And then you get into the spooky mansion. These little shape-changing fuckwads around. Who appear with absolutely no ceremony and turn into a bunch of shit. There you go. So yeah, this old house is trashed. I don't remember if you ever found out who it originally belonged to. I don't know if it does belong to the, you know, the dude in the red bandages, you know, the Christopher Lee. But yeah, oh shit, there's two of them. Elven bandana! Just for sheer thematicness. Just for sheer theming, I'm gonna put that on. Because it's me. And, you know, if my character is not wearing a bandana, then I'm doing something wrong. It's only a massive blast that could have broken this. Sure it wasn't, you know, the obvious missing chandelier that clearly fell and trashed it. Because I also don't, like, here's the thing, I know there's some Twilight Town stuff in Chain of Memories, which is sort of the bridging game between, one of the bridging games between this and the first Kingdom Hearts. So, I don't know if it turns out that it was Sora that wrecked this place up, the sort of main protagonist. Because, spoiler alert, Roxas is not the main protagonist. I genuinely can't remember. I genuinely don't know, because here's the thing. I have attempted to play the port of Chain of Memories that is on this collection, the 2.5 remix. And it drove me up the fucking wall. I found the combat system very difficult to get to grips with. Oh yeah, there's a... That's the... I've gone the wrong way around. I've got to go to the White Room first.
So it's one now.
No, they don't respawn. I thought they respawned. It's the first time I've ever parried like that cheeky jab they do. Yeah, I don't know if it turns out that, like, I know the story of Chain of Memories, because basically it's a rehash of the first game with a bunch of extra stuff in it, because essentially Naminé, the girl we've seen in the white dress, she basically spends a whole bunch of time, she also can't fucking draw. She spends a whole bunch of time like unpicking Sora's memories and putting him to sleep for reasons about the organization. Also, we'll get this flashback a lot, because this is... Because, yeah, Roxas used to be one of those guys in the black coats. Used to be in the organization. And he left.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
The whole
You can't
thing.
turn on the organization.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. And with that, and you discover kind of... With kind of that choice in that moment, you kind of get the real tragedy of Axel's character arc. And it's not quite as tragic as what happens to him in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is basically fuck all. Like, Axel is a really cool and fan favorite character, and he gets fucking, like, he becomes really important to the plot and gets fucking sidelined for the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, you get cutscenes of him and Kairi, the MacGuffin that barely even walks like a man. And they're training together, but like at that point, I can understand Kairi, because one of the main things about her is that she sucks. But at that point, Axel is a certified badass. Like, he is an ass kicker extraordinaire. He is a whole ass genuine threat. Ow, 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 ow. So why the hell does he need to train so much? It annoys me quite a bit. Don't get the experience when they do that, and it's annoying. Me. But yeah, he just gets fucking sidelined. He gets sidelined for the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 3. And you never really get to see him do anything cool at all. Also, there's a hole in the floor now. It's... It is, again, quite sad. Because here's the thing. You get one of the best boss fights in the entire game with Axel. And it's going to happen very, very soon. Also, yeah, Roxas, we're about to see Roxas lose his fucking temper in probably the most relatable moment possible. Because his entire life as he know it has just been turned upside down, and now he's having migraines and memories. So he's about to flip his shit and destroy that computer. It's a fun moment, but you know. But yeah, you're right. Like Axel is such a cool character, and again, beloved by fans. And he really does just get shafted by Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's like you went through all the effort of, you know, making him plot relevant and making him cool and giving him cool new abilities, and then you did nothing with the character. Like when a game, like I've complained that Kingdom Hearts 3 suffers from. Damn it! I've complained that Kingdom Hearts 3 suffers from mechanics bloat. I can't really say the same about the story.
Axel, you really do remember me this time. I'm so flattered.
Yes, he's having a bad day. Everybody here is having a bad day. And this is legit one of my favorite boss fights in the entire game. Because you get your 2 Keyblades, you get a whole bunch of really cool combos with them, and you get to go all out, toe-to-toe, in a ring of fire against Axel. Who is clearly having some shit. And like, I got a whole bunch of shit going on here, and it's really awesome. Watch me kick his ass. And just all this clashing, and then... Oh, it is just... You get to suddenly be like, okay, I have been on the back foot this entire time, and now I feel like a badass. And it's just, it's a really fun, that's shorter than I remember. I wish that was longer. But, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a good goddamn relationship between these two characters, and then their fight. And,
You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
Like,
That's not true. I would.
There's a lot about friendship in this entire series because, you know, it's a game for kids built around Disney. It's a game that's a lot about friendship. Axel is the best friend, I think, in the entire series.
In the next life.
Not Sora, not Riku, definitely not Kairi. It's Axel. Axel is the one who... Like, Axel gives up the most for his friends.
You have a next life.
He gives up the most for his friends. He does the most to try and keep his friends together. He cares the most. Also, yeah, that's where the end of the game is. But you can't go in yet. I always remember feeling really sad at this bit because you go through and there's all these pods and Donald and Goofy are in them, in a couple of them. Like, there's, you know, one set aside there, blah, blah, blah. And here, Donald and Goofy. And then you go in here, the pod room, and you find the big main pod. And you get this, I'm going to let this scene play out in full, because it's genuinely quite sad.
Chosen one.
And it's one of my favorite scenes in the entire series.
Who are you talking to? Me? Or Sora?
To half of Sora, of course.
Because Diz just doesn't fucking
You
care
reside
about
in darkness.
Roxas.
What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
He's just such a high and mighty arsehole.
That's supposed to be a joke? 'Cause I'm not laughing.
My apologies. This is only a data-based projection.
Like, Roxas having his fucking... just losing his shit here. Like, that's the end of a tragedy, man. Like, this is a... It's just a kid. He's a kid. And his entire fucking world has been turned upside down and ripped apart by people who don't give a fuck about him. And it just... oh... man, it breaks your heart.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own.
Also, by the way, it's never explained why Diz is black, and then when he takes off the bandages, he's white. So, Ansem the Wise canonically does blackface. Add that to the Kingdom Hearts lore. There's a character in it that canonically does blackface, because hey, remember this is still Disney!
Sora. You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
And he just gives up his fucking life. Roxas basically dies here. Like, right up until the end of the game. Right up until, like, basically one of the last things you do in the game. You are, to all intents and purposes, you're aware that Roxas just fucking dies here. Also, Magic Train. You basically just... oh, and Mickey Mouse, yeah. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, the series that made Mickey Mouse into a stone cold badass. Yeah, as far as you're aware, Roxas just fucking dies there.
Sora.
And you never get to see... and you don't get to see him again. And you just played as this really cool character that's really empathetic. And he just fucking dies. And you get to be Sora. Like, I was so bitter against Sora for being a protagonist. That for a long time, and I was just like, yeah, now we get our heartfelt reunion with Donald and Goofy. Sora gets to be Sora. Not quite as cartoonishly exaggerated as he was in the first game. And without that weird thing where it looks like his eyes are too far apart. It's a weird thing.
Donald! Goofy!
It's all very happy, clappy, and friendship. And oh yeah, where the fuck were we for a year? And now we have party members. I have a very specific gripe that I can go along with that for that, because there was a game that came out not long after this. I don't know how, well, it was a little bit after this, because I do forget how old Kingdom Hearts 2 is. But Final Fantasy 13, the first Final Fantasy 13, which says so much about Final Fantasy, came out, and it also focused on a 3-person party system. It had, like, that game was bad. Final Fantasy 13 is bad. It is a bad game. And I know it's a bad game because it came on 3 discs and I played 2 of them. I played 2.5 discs. It is the crazy people who say that, oh, it gets good. They talk about it, the point where they say it gets good is on the 3rd disc when you suddenly start dealing with an open world. That's the point where I gave up because, man, that game had just kicked my fucking head in.
I think I've been to this town.
It's a game that is largely combat, and its combat system, it has a really cool little twist on sort of the Final Fantasy job system, where you can it's called a paradigm shift, and on the fly you can change the role that each member of your party is doing, and it gives them different attacks, different abilities, different sort of strategies. It's a really cool thing for a game like that. Problem is, your 2 party members are, like, you can only really act indirectly, and you've got this horrible hybrid real-time turn-based strategy thing, and it's just not fun. And I said so many times, like, if you took the command deck style Kingdom Hearts 2 combat system, where you are alongside 2 allies the entire time, and you slotted it into like, if you slotted Final Fantasy 13's combat into it, you could so easily have made a truly amazing thing. And I know they were trying to go for something experimental and new, but man, it sucked. It sucked hard. Final Fantasy 13 was a bad game. It was a bad game. Also, yeah, Mickey Mouse is here, and he's a king. And they're like, oh my god! We've been looking for him the whole time! And violence happens, and Goofy is Captain America. That's the thing, he's good. Yeah, also, having allies around really helps when you want to just wreck shop. This also means sometimes that the opponents are attacking other people, which is great. Also, there's a bit of a meme in the Kingdom Hearts community of Donald Duck being the worst fucking healer in the world. But honestly, I mean, he's a squishy magic user with way more aggro than possible. Also, canonically across Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, Donald D. Duck is the most powerful magic user across every Final Fantasy character. Because there is a moment, and it's unfortunately it isn't a cutscene, but there is a moment in Kingdom Hearts 3 where Donald essentially thinks that Sora has been killed, and like, I can't quite remember how it goes, but there's a moment where something bad happens, and Donald basically just he basically just steps up and drops a fucking nuke. He uses a spell called Zeta Flare, which there's a whole thing about how spells are in Final Fantasy, and by that nomenclature, that's the most powerful spell, and no other character has ever been seen to use it. Also, yeah, King Mickey's here. He's a badass. This is all relevant stuff to Roxas that we kind of skipped over. Sorry. But yeah, so Donald Duck is canonically the most powerful magic user in the entire Final Fantasy franchise, and I will never stop finding that funny. There's also a point, and we're probably not going to get to it today, but I might play this again when I'm feeling solo. But yeah, this guy. This duck right here. This guy. This motherfucker. This mother ducker is the most powerful mage in all of Final Fantasy. And I find it hilarious that that is true. Can I just... No. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go see Yensid. We're gonna go see the Wizard of Disney. Kingdom Hearts is a fucking wacky series, basically, is what I mean. And it gets less confusing. It's a bitch to explain. If you want to watch somebody lose their shit as they try and understand and explain the Kingdom Hearts timeline, go watch the old Brian David Gilbert Unraveled video on the Kingdom Hearts timeline, because it's brilliant, and it is just... You get to watch a man completely lose his mind trying to understand these stories.
There goes our ride.
Yeah. And it's magnificent, but when you actually play the games, most of it makes sense. I will, however, never forgive this series for tying up the sort of major backstory points of its goddamn lore into a browser-only MMO that very few people played called Union Cross. And that has the fucking backstory for the entire series. I'm not even sure if you can still play it. But I am not going to play it. So I've had to go and dig into it, and it's just mental. Also, this is Pete. He's the bad guy from Steamboat Willie. Technically speaking, this guy's in the public domain. Have fun. It's just... Yeah. And now we're back to fighting the Heartless, who are the sort of the standard bad guys of the series. There's technically others. I mean, we've met the Nobodies, but there's also the Unversed, who are just... They are just living embodiments of bad vibes, and they're only in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and one level. One singular level of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole goddamn thing. Kingdom Hearts is a very weird series. But, yeah. It's really funny. It is quite fun because you can come back here after a while. Die, you cunt. You can come back to this level after a while, and it's full of some of the toughest enemies in the game. But you have no reason to come back. You have absolutely no reason to return. Oh! A soldier. They've recolored the soldiers for the final mix. Because they're blue and black. They are blue and black in the original. I swear to God. Unfortunately, the only versions that you can play these days are the final mix versions, because those are the ones that got ported to PC, like this. Was not paying attention there. And the only ones that got ported to PC, and the only ones that got ported to PS4. Sorry, PS3 actually. The only got ported to PS3. Yeah. And it's a whole thing. It's slightly mad. I'm sure there are other enemies that they've recolored. But yeah, the soldiers used to be blue and black, which I think was a much, at the very least, a much more interesting color scheme. Num num num, health orbs. Now we meet Master Yensid, he with the greatest beard in all of fiction.
Master.
The world's longest Van Dyke. Yeah, basically he's like, cool, you've been asleep for a while. You gotta go and do a mission. Here's some lore catch up. Go and do shit. Yeah, it's a whole thing. And then, yeah, hey, here's my map. Yeah, and then you go through this door where the three fairies from... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you tell them, okay, I've read the lore. Didn't we deal with all this problem? And then you go through here, and the three fairies from Sleeping Beauty, I shit you not, make you new duds. It's a whole thing, and we get to see... we'll get to see... Sora's best outfit.
Well, look who's here.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora is the Sora with the best outfit. Kingdom Hearts 3 looks pretty good too, but I think they had a weird... I think the designers had a weird thing with tartan. Which is weird coming from a Scotsman, but it was a weird thing. They had a weird thing about using sort of like checked tartan in a lot of the... or just plaid in a lot of the outfits, and it was weird. It gave a nice little sort of like thematic consistency between the sort of main trio of Sora, Riku, and Kairi, because they all had that bit. But I always thought it just kind of looked a bit and it was very heavily red, which was strange. Then we got all this, and also,
oh no, it's an evil bird.
Don't question the evil bird.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
Just walking and be like, make your fucking minds up!
All right, then.
And now we're going to get to see Sora's coolest outfit.
No more squabbling.
And the source of the mechanic that I wish had... Yeah, see, look at that.
Oh, yes.
Good shit.
It does look very dashing.
The source of the mechanic that I wish had made it into the rest of the series, which is this.
Take the orb, dear. And watch what happens.
You get to change forms, and you get superpowers with them. This... This is basically what became the probably the best feature of the of Kingdom Hearts 3. So yeah, Vela form. You sacrifice Goofy and you get to wield two Keyblades. It's kind of funny. Which is drive forms, and it's really cool. But that's basically what becomes the form, Valor form. Fun fact, all of the covered mirrors in here all reflect the forms you can get. That's your final form. That, I think, is master form. This is valor form, which is strength. This is wisdom form, which is on magic. Yeah. That is... Oh, that's the form that they added for Final Mix, which is the one you could do solo. And I don't remember what it's called. And then this is anti-form, where sometimes you have a chance, every time you drive, to turn into a shadow version of yourself and just kick fuck out of people. But yeah, this is what became the best part of Kingdom Hearts 3, which was the how all of the Keyblades in that game could change forms and give you new attacks if you did really well with it. And it was really, really cool. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that you can keep your Keyblades and all their upgrades. Oh yeah, this is basically just puzzle pieces and an extra collectible. How each of the... How you get to keep your Keyblades if you do a New Game Plus. Shut up. Oh my god. Chip and Dale, who are spaceship engineers in this. And you get to board the gummy ship and go and do things. I'm annoyed that I can't skip these scenes. The gummy missions were also the best in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I don't know if we'll get to do any. It's also quite funny. Hollow Bastion is like the last world in the first game. It is the stronghold of... It was the stronghold of Maleficent, who is the bad guy from Sleeping Beauty, who was...
Maleficent!
Yeah, I'm just going to skip it. Basically, you killed her at the end of the last game, and turns out she's still alive. What a coincidence. Whee! I don't remember what you get for completing those puzzles, but I seem to remember it being good, so I'm going to do it. Hollow Bastion. Again, another missed opportunity. You don't get to go to Hollow Bastion in the fucking third game. Yeah, Moogles get to do synthesis stuff. It's fun. Oh yeah, Scrooge McDuck is here with all of his nephews. Sadly not voiced by David Tennant, but still. I don't know if he is actually voiced at all in this game. Genuinely don't know. Genuinely don't remember. But yeah. Okay, I'll get that for Goofy. Yeah. So yeah. Don't ask me which one's Huey, which one's Dewey, and which one's Louie, because I do not fucking know. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's basically just like, yeah, you can't change the abilities of your drive forms, you're stuck with them. Take that. Yeah, this is basically just like, hey, here's all the shit you can do. Including wielding 2 Keyblades. Hell yeah, brother! And yeah, you level up. You level up the drive forms in different really cool ways, which kind of diversifies things. It's really fun. Yeah. The synthesis system is still quite good as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is where all the Final Fantasy characters get introduced, and a lot of them stay. Try to remember you have a fight first, or if...
Hey, what's going on? That's the town's defense mechanism.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And then, of course, we meet Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII with cool new duds.
Look out!
And of course we have a fight, which she doesn't help with. She's a whole ass ninja and she doesn't help with this. And I can tell you exactly, and here's the thing, I can tell you exactly how much of a badass she is in this game, because she's a boss, she's an optional boss fight later. So Yuffie is perfectly capable of helping.
Hey, you guys!
Yeah, basically go and talk to people. So yeah, just the natural insanity of the Kingdom Hearts series we're gonna get to see in a lovely moment, because inside that house, inside that little house, is where Sid Highwind, the pilot from Final Fantasy VII, who pilots your airship and all that, along with Squall Leonhart from Final Fantasy VIII, two characters that never meet in the series, along with Aerith Gainsborough, who isn't fucking dead, and Yuffie, are just hanging out with Merlin from The Sword in the Stone.
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Yeah, she doesn't have a sword through her chest. Sephiroth's in this game.
I knew it.
Knew what?
Like 3 Final Fantasy VII, 1 Final Fantasy VIII characters. Cloud is elsewhere.
At the same time.
Basically, people didn't remember who you were for a year, and then you come back and they do. And now I have magic. Pew. But yeah, fucking Merlin is here. Just spot the odd one out, you know? Oh, that's great. There we go. It's just... Oh. It's mad. It's mad, and you just go outside. And it's like, this is entirely normal, because Sora has met all of these people before. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember how you meet Sid, but, like, remember that Aerith gives you, like, very Aerith-like, weird and cryptic advice? And then, and like, I think, and Yuffie kicks around, and Leon is like the first person to, you know, really vibe with you and sort of be like, hey, you're here for a reason, you got a special sword, you're on a mission, you gotta be on a mission to defeat the darkness. I genuinely don't remember how you meet Sid. Yeah. Also, this is also another completely original world to Kingdom Hearts. There is no Hollow Bastion, or Radiant Garden as it eventually becomes called, spoiler alert. It doesn't appear in any Final Fantasy games, doesn't appear in any Disney movies. Fully just made it the fuck up. Which, you know what? I can dig. I can dig that. Also, yeah. This place gets blown up later, so enjoy it while you can. While Squall is brooding off in the distance. He's called Leon here. I don't remember. And, like, because at no point is he called Leon. Like, his name is Squall Leonhart. And okay, I've never played Final Fantasy VIII, so I'm not really a purist of it, but at the same time, like, okay, this is what we're doing. But this game was written and directed by Tetsuya Nomura, who is like the Final Fantasy guy. Fuck. I think I just wasted a potion. I think I just wasted my potions. Oh, don't be such a baby, Leon. You can handle it. It is nice that you get a sort of like, hey, I'm fighting alongside Leon thing.
You go.
Give it up.
Yeah. Shouldn't have wasted that potion, should I? Let's try that again then. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, I forgot how much death resets things. It's very nice having the times defense system just be like, hey, we're just gonna blow shit up for you. Till the point later where it turns hostile and blows you up. Which is very fun. Ah, shit. I am so, again, I keep glancing over to see how the stream's doing, and again, I am so sorry for how much this is butchering the frame rate. Like, this is absolutely murdering the frame rate, but I promise you, it is running buttery smooth. I'm gonna get the video render of this, and it's gonna turn out that it's running perfectly fine. And I'm gonna look like a twat for constantly mentioning it, but yeah. Or it's gonna look like shit, and I'm gonna look like a twat for mentioning it there. So. But yeah. But yeah. Squall starts brooding, nobody's attacked. We can't let them out into the town. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, my fit's going on. Also, Donald and Goofy getting XP for not helping. Also, these gates are flimsy. Yeah, also never do the reaction command for these samurai guys because... Okay, I pulled it off. I never pull that off. Also, I don't know what ability that is, but Squall is now compensating. I don't know why I'm calling him Squall now. I think maybe it's because I've heard people talking about Final Fantasy VIII. Because I always knew him as Leon. He was always Leon. And okay, yeah. Here's the here's our introduction to Organization 13 proper, and you get to sort of see them. It's a very iconic shot. Yeah, basically they call you a weenie, and then there's a very iconic shot of all of them lined up on top of the thing. All the remaining ones. Because spoiler alert, turns out you killed a bunch of them during Chain of Memories that you don't remember. Yeah, this shot. That one's used a lot. The remaining ones. Organization 13. There's like 6 of them left. Because a bunch died. Like half of them... Yep. Like half of them die during Chain of Memories. And then... Roxas leaves. And then Axel kind of goes AWOL. And then like this lot are left. And, oh! All of that! You kill all of them! Throughout the course of this game. Not a single one survives. They all get revived by bullshit space magic. And yeah. Twilight Town is gone. Now we get to do the genuinely one of the a lot of people shit on the gummy missions. Were genuinely they are one of my favorite things in this entire game, because yeah, they're just rail shooters. They're just rail shooters, but they have such an energy to them, and there's a lot of skill. There's a lot of skill in them. Not necessarily in these ones because they're the starting ones, but there's a lot of energy and a lot of fun to be had in them. Like, they do the absolute damnedest to make it feel good. Which I vibed with a lot more than, like, because the gummy missions in Kingdom Hearts 1 are quite flat. And I remember not really vibing with the ones in Kingdom Hearts 3 very much when I initially played it. But when I did my second playthrough, yeah. When I did my second playthrough, I remember you know, feeling it a lot more. I'm like, oh man, this is great. Yeah, it is just a give me full auto. Give me full auto, you cowards! Yeah. And it's just these metal collecting rail shooters, and they... Again, there's so much chaos going on screen, and it's really quite fun. Ow. But I do remember that in Kingdom Hearts 3, it is very easy to... Come on. Ah, damn it. You kill the red one to get special stuff. It's very easy to make an extremely overpowered ship yourself. Which I did! I did do in Kingdom Hearts 3, because none of the base ships you get are great. Which is different in Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2, because in this game, the ships you get range from nothing to awesome. Damn it. Well, I feel like they were maybe embarrassed of the gummy missions in Kingdom Hearts 3, because they didn't do as much for them. Like, there's really not a lot of them, or at least it feels like there aren't. Maybe it's just because all the areas in this feel very distinct rather than the open world they went for in Kingdom Hearts in the third game. I don't want to call it the third game because it's really not the third game, but it's called Kingdom Hearts 3. Very much following the Grand Theft Auto naming convention. And oh, fuck it, we will call it whatever we like. Numbers don't matter. Yeah. I definitely didn't ace that on my first try, but... It's like they're hard. There's challenge to them. Yeah, you mission level 1, 2. And yet, new ships.
It's like, oh my god.
I'm gonna go and do the other one and open it up, and then I can decide whether or not I want to do Beast's Castle or from Beauty and the Beast. Well, hey, which I think I'm woefully under level for, or do the Land of Dragons from Mulan. Shit. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta skip through the loading stuff sometimes. Always gives you a little tooltip, and then away we go. You got a little bit of a radar to sort of show you where things are coming from, but most of the time you just kind of, you really do have to just remember and get on the real good reflexes for these things, because holy shit. Yeah. Sometimes you forget that the main objective is actually to get those medals. Yes! Gold ones have really, really rare stuff in them, so blowing one of them up is real good. I do like that it is impossible to shit. It is impossible to shit at my age. It is impossible to miss the special bonus blocks that the red and gold enemies drop, because it'd be real shitty if you could do that, because they're so much harder to kill. I think I did a lot better on that one than I did on the previous one. Hey, the actual missions, and then previous ship. Ah, and then the Falcon, which is the fighty ship. Holy shit! Okay, yeah, I was not expecting to get all the treasures on my opening playthrough there. That might be the best I've ever done on that in one go. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, Mulan or Beauty and the Beast. I think... Ooh, Olympus. Part of me wants to do Beauty and the Beast and just get my shit pushed in. And train up and then come back and do the Land of Dragons and destroy it, but I think I'm going to do the Land of Dragons first. So yeah, you ever seen Mulan? You ever noticed how the all the singing stops? There's not a single song after they find the burned village. Not this burned village, the one in the mountains.
It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family.
Basically, we're going over an abridged version of the Mulan story, and I'm gonna keep goofy. Except we're here, and it's nice because sorry, I'm just setting this up the way I like it. It's nice that, you know, Sora, Donald, and Goofy actually take part in a lot of the story this time, because there's definitely a couple of moments in Kingdom Hearts 3 where they are just standing there on the sidelines like a couple of lemons. And it's just like, so we're here. Like, I forgot the second time I played it that the entirety of Let It Go from Frozen is in Kingdom Hearts 3. But of course, worse animated because they couldn't devote as much time to it as they did in the movie. Like, the entirety of that sequence is there, and then, like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are just in the fucking background. Just being like, I wonder what her deal is. And it's so weird. Like, I know that Disney made more money than Jesus off that song, but goddamn, like, really? You had to put it in Kingdom Hearts 3? Quite a few years after Frozen came out? Like, what the fuck was the deal? Although I will say, some of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 kicked so much ass, and it's the point the point where I always remember is that you know that apparently quadruple A Ubisoft game Skull and Bones came out. I saw some footage about sort of, you know, gameplay footage, and realized that Kingdom Hearts 3 had done a better job of being a pirate game than fucking Skull and Bones did. Like, seriously. Skull and Bones did worse than the Pirates of the Caribbean level from Kingdom Hearts 3. Because it's a whole, like, it's not a big one, but it is a whole ass open world with islands you can explore, enemies you can, like, enemy ships you can fight, whole ass really scary fucking dreadnought things that show up. And, you know, and also, you can board the other ships and fight them. Also, yeah, fight, don't let the place blow up. Maybe shouldn't have then blown everything up. So I'm trying out the new drive form. Basically, I got a short period of being a grade A monumental badass. And it's really cool. And also I get to wear red in cutscenes. I'm just skipping a lot of the cutscenes because it's the deal. Also, there should be a, yep. If I can make it to there's a little trick that I'm pretty sure still works in this game, in this final mix version, where if you are in a drive form and then you quit out to you get back to a save point and you can jump to the world map, you get to restore all your drive charge for free. Because otherwise that stuff is a pain in the ass to build up. So, whee! Damn it! So yeah, this is the whole thing. This is the camp from Mulan. That's the pole that she climbs during the whole Make a Man Out of You thing. The entirety of Make a Man Out of You basically takes place in this encampment, and it's a whole deal. Also, here's the 3 extra guys. It's a whole fun thing. It's Mulan. We Mulanin in here. Also, I know there's a big fight here. I seem to remember there being a big fight here. Yep, there we go. Nice. Also, yeah, because this is China, Those are all full of fireworks. See ya. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is what happens when I skip when I skip all the dialogue in a game that I haven't actually played for a while. I accidentally missed bits out. Oh yeah, because he sends you on like little missions. Yeah, I forgot. Well, I just got some free XP, so fuck it. Yep. Yeah, basically just go blow a bunch of go kick a bunch of ass. And I'm just gonna do this because I want to level this form up early, because if I do, I get to jump really high. There you go. There you go. So yeah. Level up shit. It's fun. Basically, yeah, it's just every time it's just go fucking kill the Heartless. Oh yeah, this asshole. Forgot about this asshole. Yeah, these guys got a fucking recolor as well. I swear they were red and black last time. Swear they're red and black in the original. And I think it's better. Again. I think it just looks cooler, to be honest. I also like that you can do magic combos, which is really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of things that got dropped out of the sort of the Kingdom Hearts formula from this game for Kingdom Hearts 3. Not all of them were a bad idea, and I can see why some of them, you know, were dropped, but
yeah.
yeah, some of them would have been nice to keep, you know? Like, I can see how Drive forms kind of got expanded into the Keyblades changing forms, which made it really cool and made you really want to use the new Keyblades, because they would have a cool form that did stuff, and it was awesome. But, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Like, you kind of had the magic combo system in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it got complicated. It got made more complicated. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
There we go. Because you basically what you do is you would use your magic in combo, which, by the way, some of which looked fucking amazing. Like, visually it looked stunning, especially the water magic. And you'd get a command that sometimes would be like the last part of the combo chain, and sometimes would be one of those stupid fucking theme park attacks, which I made a point in my second playthrough of refusing to use. Because it was just that sort of... Because they were extremely... The thing is, they were very powerful, but they were also, like, so gimmicky. And you could practically feel the corporate fingers in the game. Just being like, ooh, make them think about Disneyland! And it just... The whole concept left a very poor taste in my mouth, and it was just not great. Not great at all. Just gonna come over here because I know there's two enemies here, and I'm gonna start a fight. And I want him a full drive back. It means I can go and do Valor form on the next bit, because I want to level that shit up.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. It's over. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
That's the thing is, Valor form is you level it up by hitting things, and it's 1 XP point for every attack you make. Every time you hit somebody. So I'm just trying to run it as much as possible and just be like, right, just keep hitting people. The best thing is you still get your regular experience. Definitely didn't have time for that. I'm just gonna fucking spam magic at him. Oh shit, Goofy died. I thought that didn't happen until later. Come on. I am bravely and nobly running away. Because I'm getting my ass kicked. Fucking save point around here, I know it. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah, so. Alright, we're half an hour from the end. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this world before the end of the stream, but I will at least try. If I remember correctly, there's a mysterious cave over here that we have to go check out. Because it is a cave. And it is mysterious. I am once again trying to get my friggin' drive up so that I can use Valor form again. It's an ambush! I don't remember if I'm... Yeah, I have no Goofy here, it's just me and Ping. Which means no Valor form anyway, but still. God damn it, every time! These centaurs are genuinely one of the, like, toughest enemies in the early game. Oh, god damn it. Damn it! Damn it! There we go. Fucking hell. Go back to the village. Go find that it's all been burnt to the fucking ground while I wasn't looking. Yeah. Yeah, one of the sad things about the Land of Dragons level is that initially, like, you have to bring Ping in your party, but before they reveal their true gender, they suck. Which I was gonna make a trans allegory there, but no, trans people don't suck before they reveal their true gender. They're still a cool they still have the capacity to be a cool person. They just usually get cooler after they reveal who they really are, or they work out who they really are usually. Also, yeah. Village burn. We went into the cave for like 5 minutes and the entire village got burnt down and sacked. Okay, I got a bunch of potions now because this is currently my only friggin' healing method. Oh yeah, he got stabbed. Oh yeah, let's go to the bit where Mulan gets a 4-digit body count. That's always fun. That's actually another thing. This is another thing that... There's one thing that I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 should have taken from Kingdom Hearts 2. Every single world... Every single world with the exception of the last one, the world that never was, which is like where all the finale stuff happens, you visit twice. You visit it twice. Every single world has like a backup. Like has like a secondary chapter, so you go and check out what's going on and then you come back and it's a whole other, and like you get a whole extra bit of story with the characters and you get to see, because for most of them the events of the world are just a rehash of the movies that they're from. Some of them aren't. But most of them are. But the second time you come, like when you come back to the worlds, like it's all original content and extra stuff, and there's a bunch of really cool boss fights. Where is it? There we go. And it's awesome. That doesn't happen in Kingdom Hearts 3. All the worlds are one and done. Anyway, you've all seen Mulan. You know how this goes. And if you haven't seen Mulan, what the fuck? Go watch Mulan. It's a great movie. It's a really, really good movie. But yeah, this is the only time where a Disney princess gets a quadruple-digit body count. Except it's less grim here because they're all heartless and not people. Oh yeah, I do this bit on my own now. Shit. Yeah, so there's about 1,000 of these fuckers. So, no, there aren't 1,000 of them, but that happens later.
Back off.
But it is just like, okay, I'm gonna go and fight a swarm of them. That's the other thing. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 did a few of these, where it's like I'm just gonna fight a whole swarm of enemies, and it's kind of make me feel like a badass.
It's over. It's over.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'd forgotten that was just a survive. But yeah, this is the bit where in the movie the Hun army comes charging over the thing, and yeah, Mulan drops a fucking mountain on them basically, and has now gone back to being Mulan, and is suddenly terrifying. Like, she sets things on fire a lot, and you get the you get her limit command, which is, and limit commands were another thing that they didn't happen with Kingdom Hearts 3. I've just realized that a lot of this stream has turned into me kind of ragging on Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a really, really good game. It has some big flaws in it, and I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is better. But Kingdom Hearts 3 is... But, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is still a good game, and you should still play it. Don't take my niche game designer fanboy whinging for reasons as to not go play the game. Oh, my neck. Oh, God. Yeah, basically we have to go and run to... We basically have to go and run to the Emperor's Palace and fuck up Shan Yu. Is kind of the next bit. Right, let's see if I can go down this without getting murdered, without getting completely fucking ganked. But
It's over.
yeah, now that Mulan has accepted her true self, she becomes.
This is it. It's over.
This is the thing. Hell yeah! See? Trying to feel better about. I'm trying to upgrade this form as fast as possible because I get to jump high. Now, there is a little thing. I want to explain a little thing of why I am playing Kingdom Hearts 3 today. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts 2. I've just been talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I've had a bit of a month. It's been a long month, but the real reason I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically is because I very recently had a little bit of a spat with a game called Hyper Light Drifter, which I played on the Switch, which is a Souls-like with beautiful pixel art animation. It's truly gorgeous, but I just lost my fucking temper with it, and I think I've just realized I'm. Yeah, here's the Mulan limit command. I think I am. I think I'm over. So Souls-likes in particular, but hard games in general. Like, it's not that I don't want a challenge, it's just that I'm just getting really sick of games where kind of their whole shtick is to beat me about the head with a stick and make me feel incompetent. Because, you know, there's a lot of hard games out there, and I have enjoyed some of them. Like, I once let Hollow Knight completely eat me alive. It was a magnificent time. But I don't know, with a game like Hyper Light Drifter, it just kind of felt like I would just hit a wall, and I have enough of that in my real life to not want to bother with it. Nice. I have enough sort of feeling like I'm hitting a wall in my personal and professional life to not want to play that shit in games. And also because hard games are really difficult to make. The actual design of them is difficult. It is a very hard thing to do to make a very hard game. And you wouldn't think that. It's like, oh, I'll put it... I mean, a lot of game designers are like, we'll just put in loads of like enemies that have really high health bars and do lots of damage to you and like cut up your health bar in like 10 seconds. And no, that's not the secret to a hard game. That makes a game hard, but it also makes it frustrating. And it's that with hard games, like games are always gonna walk that tightrope between challenge and frustration. And it's a very hard thing to do, but especially when you're making something like a Souls-like or a game that is specifically meant to be difficult, it just becomes... Oh yeah, a bunch of Chinese soldiers are going to turn to Heartless, it's the whole thing. And... yeah.
Let's do this together. I'll handle this.
And if you don't have... Jesus Christ, just fucking wipe them out. And if you don't manage to walk that tightrope between challenge and frustration, then all you're gonna end up with is a pissed off player base. Like I've played quite a few hard games and Souls-likes in my time. You can go and check my reviews for that. But at the end of the day, man, they got... I just over them at this point.
Let's do this together. I'll handle this.
I am just so over games that are just like, oh, we're just gonna... What you really want is to get your ass kicked constantly. And I'm like... Fuck out of here. I'm gonna kill his bird. Yes, I can overpower you. You're a fat Mongolese man, and I'm a child with anime superpowers. There is only one victor here. Well, there was one victor here, but then he left because, you know, he's got to go get up for a real job in the morning.
Let's do this together. I'll handle this. For China.
Oh shit. Why can't I use the potion? Why can't I use the potion? Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to... Whoa, fuck! Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to Run around and wait for my MP to come back. Damn it. Oh yeah, in some boss fights, if you die, you can suddenly start playing as Mickey Mouse, who kicks all kinds of ass, but can't actually win the fight if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can't actually kill him. Also, I got a super high. Okay. I got like a really. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, basically, you get to play as Mickey Mouse, and he brings you back to life, which is a weird thing, because you never know. You never know what friggin' things are gonna, what boss fights that's gonna trigger for. Also, there's a fun thing: bosses can only be killed by a combo finisher or magic. So if you're struggling with like the last little bit of a Kingdom Hearts boss, fucking shoot it in the face with magic. Also, we just saved China. And now I have a dragon. I am not a speedrunner, but I also did not expect to do this. I did not expect to have done this in 3 hours. So, we've got about 10 minutes left in the stream. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this bit of the gummy shit, this gummy mission. I'm going to land at Beast's Castle. And because also, ooh, look, Olympus Coliseum. I'm going to do this gummy mission. I'm going to land at Beast's Castle, and I'm going to call it. Because, yeah. Also, ooh, fighty shit. Because this is the mission. This is the gummy mission that took me and my brother so long to fucking nail the best part of, because it is a lot for a single for like an early game mission. Because there's all these little grippy bastards. Whoa! There's a whole bunch of these enemies. There's so many of them. And you're moving you get this real sense of speed going on here, you know? Like, this thing is like, a lot of rail shooters end up feeling really slow. Not this! Or this. And then, yeah, giant ass fucking floating evil pirate ship that I desperately want to play about on the deck of. And you can, like, blast bits off of. It's really fun. Come on. Also, I don't know why a ship has wheels. But yeah. It's a whole fucking ghost ship thing, and it's really cool. This is the thing, it's like, you're supposed to be collecting these medals, but like, every time you take damage, you drop a level of medal collection. So try not to get hit is kind of the primary thing here. And it's only the orange medals that count towards your score. The green ones are health orbs. Damn it. Yahoo! Okay, I don't remember being able to do that quite so well the first few times I played this. Because you can't, if you blow up this face, you do get to blow up the entire ship. And it's a really cool thing to see. This time. I have gotten it off of that last little bit where you can kill him there. But it's really quite fun. That's sort of the mission I hold up when I say these rail shooter bits feel like they have a certain energy and a certain real push to them. And it's real fun. Also, yeah, I got almost everything. Fuck yeah. And now we can go to Olympus Coliseum, which I'm pretty sure is the only world, I think, Olympus Coliseum is the only world that is in every single Kingdom Hearts game. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. We're going to land in Beast Castle. We'll get sort of the intro to things. Place is all fucked up. There's a lot of...
Hey, what is this place?
Fightable statues in here and stuff. It's fun.
It's sort of gloomy, don't you think?
I wonder who lives here.
Yeah, he clearly wasn't paying attention to the door, because Sora's met the Beast before. They had a whole fucking bro moment at the end of the first game. Because near the end of the first game,
Hey, that's the Beast.
Sora loses the Keyblade, and the first time you go to Hollow Bastion, you meet the Beast, and sort of fight your way around him. Like direct him to do the fighting, because you can't do shit. Because all you have is like a wooden toy sword. So yeah, as soon as I find a save point, I'm gonna shut this down and we'll end the stream there. Which I think happens after... Basically, yeah. A whole bunch of Heartless. I think the Beast comes in and just wrecks them. If I remember correctly.
Come on, enough already.
What up? It's the leader of the furry parade.
Just in time.
Also, yeah, he's a dick.
Gee, do you think he maybe forgot who we are?
Yeah, probably Goofy. Anyway, yeah. Ooh. ability. So yeah, that's the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. One of my favorite games of all time. I might complete it on stream. Have fun with that every once in a while. Yeah, thanks for joining me, anyone who did. And yeah, it's a good time. We'll be back with City of Mist on Monday, next Monday. But I'm thinking of starting to do little solo interim streams for, just doing little creative projects, because I've been watching a lot of Brian David Gilbert's Watch This While You Do Your Art streams, and I find them very relaxing and very therapeutic, and I figured if I did something like that, it might help, and people might enjoy that. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'm a head out. Just gonna kill the mute there. Yeah. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna head out, and yeah. Good night and goodbye.